A messenger from Hebron wishes to see you.
Have him come forward and state his mission.
Long live the king. O king, I have just come from Hebron, where a great tragedy has just taken place. One of your sons has slain all his brothers.
One son has slain all my other sons?
It happened but a few hours ago, your majesty.
Which of my sons hath done this dreadful thing?
The beautiful one, O king.
Then the king arose and tare his garments, and lay on the earth, and all the court officers stood by with their clothes rent.
My sons!
Then came Jonadab, the king's nephew, into the court, and said,
Let not my lord the king be so grieved. All your sons are not dead, only Ammon. The rest are now entering the palace gates.
Amnon is... Did Absalom do this deed against Amnon?
As you have said, O king.
My son Absalom? Where is he now?
Your majesty, Prince Absalom, fearing your wrath, has fled to his mother's father, Talmai, king of Geshur.
Of course you may stay here, Absalom. But why were you so foolish as to kill one of your own brothers? Knew you not that your father, King David, would be angry?
Amnon insulted my sister. He deserved to be killed.
Oh, yes, I heard about that, but that was, well, almost 2 years ago, wasn't it?
I never forget. I've just been awaiting the proper time and place to strike.
Well, I don't think that's a very good motive for murder. But regardless, you are my daughter's son, blood of my blood, and I shall see to it that you become a respected member of my royal household and an officer in my court.
After about 3 years, the wise and crafty Joab, general of David's armies, decided to take a hand in the affair between King David and Prince Absalom.
You say, Joab, that you have heard that I am a wise woman.
Yes, and that is precisely why I sent all the way to Tekoa for you.
I perceive the general has a delicate mission he wishes performed.
You are wise. Are you a good actress?
State your desires, General Joab, and we shall see what can be done about them.
His Majesty, King David, mourns for his son Absalom, who remains a fugitive in Geshur. With your help, we shall bring Absalom back and end the king's mourning. Now, this is my plan. I want you to go before King David as a mother who mourns for her 2 lost sons.
Sounds interesting, challenging. Proceed.
When you stand before the king, say unto him, O king, thy handmaid had 2 sons who strove together, and out of
I wish to ask just one question, madam.
Yes, your majesty.
Hide not the truth from me. Is not Joab, the general of my armies, behind all this? Did he not instruct you just what to do and say?
As you say, O king, General Joab did put all these words in my mouth. You are a very wise king to know and perceive the truth behind the goings and comings of the members of your court.
General Joab?
Long live the king.
You wish a reconciliation between me and Absalom?
My king's heart yearns after his son Absalom.
All right, Joab. You may go to Geshur and bring him back.
Thank you, your majesty.
But when he returns, Absalom is not to be accepted into full fellowship of the royal family or the court. He is to remain in his family's private apartment. Under no circumstance is he to see me. He has sinned, and he must be punished. Tell him this.
Yes, your majesty.
Father, the field of barley is on fire.
Yes, son, I see.
Aren't you going to do something about it? Try to put the fire out.
The fire is spread too far to put out, but I am going to do something about it. I'm going to see Prince Absalom. One of his servants set the field on fire. I saw and recognized him.
Yes, Joab, I did have your barley field set afire. Why? Because I sent for you 2 times and you refused to come. Well, you're here now.
What do you want?
For 2 years I have been home from Gesher and have not set eyes upon my father's face. It would have been better had I remained in Gesher rather than endure this public disgrace.
I shall speak to His Majesty about the matter.
Joab, you're a meddling old general, concerning yourself with matters that are none of your affair. But I agree, Absalom has been sufficiently punished. I shall restore him to his rightful place in the royal household.
And it came to pass after this that Absalom prepared him chariots and horses, and 50 men to run before him. Hail to His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince Absalom! Bow the knee and pay obeisance to His Royal Highness! Hail to Crown Prince Absalom!
Oh, isn't he beautiful? He's positively beautiful.
Just look at his face, will you? From the top of his head to the tip of his toes, there's not a blemish. What a man.
Soon now I shall achieve my goal. I shall be king of Israel.
King? But your father is king. Surely you wouldn't kill your own father to become king.
I don't have to take such drastic steps. The people desire me to be their king. They demand it.
Oh, so that's why you've been getting up so early in the morning and going to the city gate to talk and sympathize with the people, to win their affection.
And to agitate against my father. I have already sent spies throughout all the tribes to promote a rebellion. At the sound of the trumpet, the people of Israel will rise up as one man and proclaim me king of Israel. Hail to the new king!
Long live King Absalom!
Absalom will make a good and a just king!
Hail to Absalom, King of Judah!
Joab, what have you found out concerning this rumored rebellion of my son Absalom?
He has somehow persuaded 200 of our best soldiers to join his forces. Also, he has induced Ahithophel to join his side.
Ahithophel? He was my best and most trusted counselor.
I know, Your Majesty. The conspiracy is gaining strength and momentum. Something must be done, sir, or Absalom will gain control. You will lose the crown. Should I prepare for immediate battle?
Battle?
To stop Absalom. To protect your crown and Jerusalem.
A battle here in Jerusalem? Blood flowing upon its streets? No, Joab, this must not be.
Absalom is determined to take the crown by force. We must defend
We must leave Jerusalem. If Absalom fights, it must be outside this holy city. Prepare to depart immediately.
And King David went forth from Jerusalem, and came to a place afar off, and tarried there.
At least Jerusalem is saved from the shedding of blood. But what is to come next? Must I battle my own son, and perhaps kill him? Or he me?